In today's video, boys, we go ahead and check out the new Future Stars Icon SBC for Shevchenko. Shevchenko is a 91 rated card. He has high work rates, right-footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the striker, center forward, and right wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card has gotten a pretty substantial upgrade compared to his base card. He does have 91 pace with 90 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Should be very quick in game. 92 shooting is probably going to be the most important stat for the card because we need him to bag a lot of goals. 94 attacking positioning, 93 finishing, should be very clinical. Now, if you do want to maybe go ahead and incorporate him as a center forward or right wing, the 84 passing I think is enough. 87 vision, 88 short pass, and 95 curve. Some decent passing stats right there. Now, although the card does have 89 dribbling overall, he does only have 83 agility and 82 balance, so he might not be the most quick and swift player on the ball, but the rest of his dribbling stats are pretty decent. 90 reactions, 88 ball control, and 87 composure. That's going to be a very interesting stat to test out in game. And then last but not least, boys, 77 physical for the card as well. Really good jumping at 87. Only 80 stamina. Keep in mind he does have high work rate, so I don't know how good that's going to be. If we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Shevchenko does have 7 different playstyles. He has the power shot and first touch playstyle plus. He also does have the finesse shot, technical, rapid, quick step, and trivela, so some pretty decent playstyles right there. Now he can have the mostly explosive, explosive, and controlled acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, I do think that the engine is probably your best option. The engine is going to give him the controlled explosive acceleration type. It's going to help out with his pace, passing, and dribbling. But with the engine, he is going to have 95 pace with 94 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. Should be very quick in game. 89 passing, a decent stat as well, especially if you do want to incorporate him a bit like a playmaker. He does have 92 short pass, 85 long pass, and 99 curve. And then last but not least, boys, and most importantly, the 93 dribbling. We need him to be very quick and swift on the ball. 87 agility, 90 balance, and 99 dribbling as that subcategory. Should be quite quick and swift on the ball. And with the engine chem style, boys, he does become a 93 rated center forward, so that's going to be very interesting to test out in game. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Shevchenko card. Now, because of his work rates being high, I'm going to go ahead and test him out as a center forward in the 4-3-2-1. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Shevchenko. Now, you guys know he's not the most desirable of icons, but we are coming up against a super team. Now, there are only 6 requirements needed in order to complete Shevchenko, so the cost of the SBC isn't that expensive. So hopefully he's maybe like a cheap beast. Now, because he does have high work rates, we're going to go ahead and incorporate him as a center forward. If we go ahead and test out his dribbling real quick, we did give him an engine, so his dribbling should be a lot better. And for the most part, I mean, the left stick dribbling is pretty decent. He's not the most quick and swift on the ball, but I feel like you can get the job done. Moving the ball really well at the moment. One more. Shevchenko. Left stick dribbling. It's not bad, boys. As you guys can see, like in and around the box, it's not half bad. Shevchenko, make that run. It does have the power shot playstyle. We'll try one out. It's good, man. If you incorporate power shots into your game, that's going to be a huge positive for you. And that's another reason why I do think that he's maybe better suited as a center forward. You can definitely incorporate his long shots a bit more. But yeah, man, that's a really good start to the game. Shevchenko does have the technical playstyle, so we can test out some R1 dribbling. Shevchenko. Decent sprint speed. R1 dribbling. We go for a trivela. Very central, boys. I don't know. Like, the shape of it was decent, but it was very central. Shevchenko, really good attacking positioning. I will say he does get a bit of jam. The step over is good. I like the acceleration and another good finish. He is very clinical, which is nice to see. I think if you go ahead and play him at the striker position, center forward, right wing, he's definitely going to bag you a lot of goals. Played out wide. All right, right here, boys. Technical dribbling. Shevchenko masterclass. Ooh, the R1 dribbling is actually really good. Go for a trivela again. His long shots are cracked, boys, so if you do want to go ahead and play him out wide, I think that's a really good idea. Because at the striker position, if he's like a focal point, you probably won't get many opportunities to take long shots. Good tackle right there, man. We're really keeping the pressure up. Shevchenko, first time. If my aim was a little bit better right there, we would have found the back of the net. Now, I will say, man, so far, the attacking positioning on the card has been really good. He picks up really good areas. Trivela near post, and he's very clinical, man. Like I said, he's not the most desirable of icons, but he's very cheap to complete, and I feel like he's pretty decent at the moment. Now, one of the stats that EA really boosted with this card is his passing. So that's going to be very interesting to test out as well. That's some pretty decent dribbling right there. And for the most part, boys, he's actually pretty quick. The engine chem style, he likes that. I think that extra pace boost is very important. Nice. Down the line. Shevchenko. Now, one of the stats that they really improved with the card is his passing. He got a really good passing upgrade. And for the most part, his passing has been pretty solid. Nice counterattack, boys. Shevchenko on the counter has been quite good. I don't know if he's going to pick up the runner, so we're just going to go ahead and play it over the top. Nice. Shevchenko. Power shot. Ooh, boys, his power shots are actually really good. Well, that pass wasn't great, man. It was very risky. Shevchenko, a decent first touch right there. We'll take it. The sprint speed's good, boys. 4-star, weak foot. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. I maybe should have gone near post, but really good sprint speed. Shevchenko. Millard, nice. Shevchenko near post. Let's go, boys. Really good attacking positioning right there. I'm not going to lie, man. He's definitely usable in game. It's a nice little upgrade to his base card. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2. And so far, so good. I mean, it's a pretty solid card. We're coming up against an absolute mega team, man. Mbappe, Kerr, Bellingham, Zico, the new petite card as well. Now, boys, I did go ahead and just check on FootGG. The cost of the SBC is looking like it's 350,000 coins. Now, that might be a tad bit expensive, especially for a Shevchenko card. Nice. Trivela. Good shape to it. Boys, his Trivelas are cracked, man. I can't lie. His long shots are a huge part to his game. Good little touch. And again. Okay, doesn't really have the physicality right there. Good interception. Ball roll. Trivela. Oh, like, the shape of that one, boys, was very interesting. It didn't have, like, a good flight to it, but we still find the back of the net. Very consistent. Good tackle. Shevchenko, maybe whipping across. His crossing is actually really good, boys. That's a lovely ball. If it was anyone a little bit taller at the back post, I think we would have connected with it. Shevchenko, man, what a touch. The acceleration and sprint speed is very good. We look for the cutback. And his passing, for the most part, has been very good as well, man. You can definitely maybe incorporate him a little bit like a playmaker. Is that Maldini, bro? That Maldini's too good. Shevchenko, nice little touch right there. I'm going to go down the byline and just look for a cutback. It's a good ball into Millard. It's a good assist, man. A lovely little pass right there. Play to him, play to him. Now, if we score right here, boys, it's low-key just a consolation. Doesn't really matter. But again, Shevchenko, man, he's very quick. I didn't expect him to be as quick as he is. We'll look for the cutback. It's a good ball. Henry. Consolation goal, boys. We'll take it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Future Stars Icon Shevchenko in a few games of Foot Champions. And for the most part, he is a pretty solid player in game. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, you are looking at around 350,000 coins, which is a tad bit expensive, but I do like the upgrades compared to his base card. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, the 91 pace, he was very quick in game, which was nice to see. 92 shooting, a phenomenal stat for the card. The attacking positioning and finishing was fantastic. His long shots are really good as well. Now, if you do want to go ahead and play him out wide or as a center forward, the 84 passing is a really important stat. With the engine, he does have 92 short pass and 85 long pass. And for the most part, man, his passing was actually really solid in game, man. You can definitely maybe try to incorporate him a little bit like a playmaker. 89 dribbling was actually a pretty solid stat. Again, with the engine chem style, he does have 87 agility and 90 balance. And for the most part, the left stick dribbling was good. Now, he's not the most quick and swift player that I've ever used, but I think the dribbling in and around the box, you still get the job done with him. And then last but not least, boys, 77 physical, not the craziest of stats right there. The 81 strength, I will say, he isn't the strongest of players I've ever used. And the 80 stamina is a bit of a problem, especially with his high work rates. Towards the late ends of the game, he does get quite tired. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.7 out of 10 rating. Like I said, I think it's a really nice upgrade compared to his base card. Now, Shevchenko isn't the most desirable of icon cards, but again, the cost of the SBC isn't too bad. It's like an 88 and 86 rated team, something like that. For 6 requirements, it's actually a pretty decent valued SBC, and you can probably get him done very easily. But I don't know, man. With all the Future Stars evolution cards that you can go ahead and just get for completely free, I'd rather do that and save my fodder for a future SBC. But again, boys, if you are a fan of Shevchenko and you go ahead and complete the SBC, it's not the end of the world. You're still getting a pretty solid player in game. But for me personally, boys, I would probably just stick to the Future Stars Evo players. I think that's the better option. But that is going to be the end of today's video, boys. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.